Hello, welcome to Daily Drumming with Dunc. So we are into April now, 1st of April. Daily Drumming with Dunc, day 3. Managed to keep it going for 3 days, so yay, go me. Right, so today is Wednesday, so that means it's Groove of the Week. So I thought I'd combine Groove of the Week with sort of a song at the same time, so you can kind of learn the groove and hopefully play along with the song. So we are going to be looking at the groove from Old Town Road. A song you might know. It did quite well last year. It was, it was a smallish kind of hit. It was flipping everywhere, wasn't it, last year? So I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon on the Old Town Road. Sorry, that's shocking. Teach you how to play the groove. And basically, once you've got the groove, you can pretty much play the whole song because it's kind of like the same groove all the way through. And what I'm going to do is, because the main groove is technical-ish for those of you who perhaps haven't been drumming for too long. So I'm going to do 3 different variations on it, kind of as basic as I can get it, and then we're going to add a little bit more in it, and then we'll kind of go with the full groove, and then I'll show you as well where you can develop that on a little bit further. So there's going to be three different PDF files with this one that I'll stick up in the folder where you can download these, which I talked about yesterday. There is a link to that. I'll probably put it in the video description as well as the playlist description so people can get it. So that's going to be all up there for you. And before we start, if you are feeling generous and you want to help me actually make a little bit of income over the next few months while schools are closed, there are links where you can send any kind of donations through via PayPal, or you can subscribe to my Patreon. You'll get free stuff from that as well. Links to that in the description. There's also little links in the channel header, which I will show you one day. I'll try and do that tomorrow. I'll show you where the links are, so you can send me a donation if you wish. No pressure to send any donation, but it's much appreciated if you can. And it doesn't have to be like a massive amount in one go. Just, I don't know, £1 a week or something would be cool. Anything, just to keep me alive. I'm joking, it's fine. But yeah, if you want to send me money, I'll shut up now. Right, so if we look at the screen, so this is going to be the basic sort of groove. Just readjust my microphone so I can drum and talk at the same time. So we've got 16ths on the hi-hat. The hands are fairly straightforward. It's basically just 16ths on the hi-hat, snare drum on the usual 2 and 4 backbeat. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. But we're getting quite busy with the foot on this one, particularly when we get to the full version. So if we look at the first one, we've got bass drum on beat 1, the and of beat 2, the and of beat 3, and the and of beat 4. And then we're basically going to have the same thing in the second bar, but we're going to bring the bass drum here on beat 4 forward, so it's on the second 16th note, so it's on the E of beat 4. So if I play it through slowly, first of all, it's going to sound like this. Okay, up to speed, it's going to be like this. Okay, so, I mean, there's nothing massively technical here in terms of reading music or indeed playing. Just start it slow. All you got to do is follow each 16th note through here. When you get your bass drum, play your bass drum. When you get your snare drum, play the snare drum. You can also do it this way round, which is the right, left, kind of hand-to-hand 16th note playing, where you, rather than playing all with one hand, we go... Okay, that does make it a little bit trickier if you're not used to playing that way, particularly when you get to this note here, because what's going to happen is your left hand is going to be playing the hi-hat and your right foot is going to be playing the snare drum. Left hand and right foot, they don't like to go together, so you've got to watch out for that bit. Unless you're going to go with all the fancy... all that kind of nonsense, stick with it this way to start off with, okay, because it'll keep it simple. If you're a bit more of an advanced player and you've done 16th notes going that way, stick with it that way. So I'll just play that along just so you can see how it fits in with the groove. I'm using some dodgy karaoke version of this, so I don't get done for copyright. I'll probably still get done for copyright, but oh well, I'm trying to entertain the nation, so sue me. Okay, so here we go. This is going to, I don't know what it sounds like. There we go. So this is the basic version along with a backing track. Okay. So there's obviously there's extra stuff going on off in there, particularly with the bass drum. But also there's like hi-hat, buzzy and snare things going off, which, I mean, this will have been programmed anyway on a drum machine with those things. And I'll show you I can do a little bit of those. And obviously it's kind of like got that boomy 808 kick in there as well, rather than a normal kind of acoustic sounding drum. The two main things I've missed off on this one are the bass drums on beat 4 of each bar. So if we add those in on the second one, well, you can see here we've added this one in here. So we've now got bass drums on the E and the and then on this one we've added one in on the end on the So your kind of second variation, which is a little bit more complicated and a lot closer to the original groove, is this. So watch out for where you got like 2 16th notes together on the bass drum, which is those two there, and then you'll have one at the end, and then one back to the beginning. If I'll just play this through again to slow it down. Okay, and so on. Then if we want to add a little bit more extra stuff in, we're going to add in an open hi-hat on the and of beat 1 and the and of beat 1 on both bars. And then these extra snare drum hits here. So we're going to put an extra snare drum here on the E of beat 3. And then the same thing on the second bar here, but also on the of beat 2 here. So if I go really slow on this, what I would actually suggest you do with this, rather than playing it how I've written it here, I would miss out. Well, let's see. You've got, well, there's a few options with the open, right? You can do it like this, which is not the best way of doing it, because you get that kind of 2 open hi-hat thing. I would either close it here, okay, rather than with the snare drum, so you get that short open. If you want a longer open, I would miss out that hi-hat. So you'd go 1 E and 2 and. Okay, so that's going to be the whole groove there. I'm going to miss the note out because I like that long open sound on the and. So let's just play this through a little bit slower. So it's going to go like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and I've gone wrong. Start it again. 1 E and 2 E and I've gone wrong again. I'm trying to play and count. I can't do it. Well, I can do it, but anyway, we'll try it. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Okay, missed out the open hi-hat on the second one, but okay, you know, shoot me, I'm going wrong. It's trying. Well, yeah, you try playing like that, counting and recording at the same time. It's not easy. Right, let's just go through it another couple of times. I'll get it right this time. Yay, go me, got it right. So the open hi-hat actually doesn't come until, I think, a few bars in. It's not there to start off with. Let's just play that along with the track a little bit more so we can kind of hear it in context. Bring the opening on this one. And so on. Okay. I was just trying to like hold on, let's just stop that. I was just trying to karaoke my cursor along, which probably didn't work very well. But anyway, so that's kind of like the groove. So once you've got that, you can just play along with the whole song, because it's pretty much the same kind of thing all the way through. If you want to try and do the like extra buzzy kind of things, it's just really doing a quick right left up here. So like. Now, a lot of that kind of stuff is actually faster than that. It's going to be like I mean, they were 30-second notes, but it's like really fast, like little trappy hi-hat things going off there. So you don't need to worry too much about those. That's the basics of it. But on its own, even without playing it with a song, it's quite a cool little groove. You could then, I mean, if you want some different variations, but just play it with eighths on the hi-hat. So... and so on. So there's a lot you can do with it. You can take it in different directions. I don't know, we could be crazy and go like... No. Let's try that one again. So that's kind of playing the ride and the hi-hat at the same time, kind of like going... Which kind of sounds like you still got the 16ths going on the hi-hat, but playing eighths on the ride as well, which is another way of doing it. So hopefully that's enough to keep you going for today, and you can learn a groove and a song at the same time. So 2 for the price of 1 today, and that price of 1 is free, unless you want to send me some donations via PayPal. Okay, thanks for watching this one. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. So we're going to learn a song over the next 2 days. We're going to start with a nice simple one. We're going to do Seven Nation Army. So we'll do kind of part of that song on Thursday and finish it off on Friday, go through the whole song. So that's coming up over the next couple of days. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.